Welcome back, everyone, to the magical world of Harry Potter.
Spongify!
Today we are talking to Erik about his Harry
Yep.
Potter history.
Yep.
How did you get started into Harry Potter? Did you start with the books, or did you get interested
So-
from a movie?
Start with the hard stuff, or did you go in soft?
I started. I wasn't there from the very beginning. When I started was when the third book came out.
Okay.
So the first book was only available in paperback at that time. And I got that at like a book fair or some shit. Second book was still in print in hardcover. So like after I read the first book with my mom, then because that was like a thing we did. Like we always liked books and shit and like stories. So like we'd read it together. So like we read the first book, enjoyed it, went out, bought the second and third book, in hardcover. The third book had just come out, I think.
Okay.
And then fourth book came out. That was that chonky boy, fucking Goblet of Fire. That was the thick ass boy.
I read that in one summer, yeah.
And my mom and I read about half of that together. And then just because I was older, and I was just like, I just want to, whatever. Like then I finished the book on my own, and then my mom finished the book on her own, and then I read 5. I for 4 or 5. Was it for 4? For sure for 5, 6, and 7. I went like that night to like get it, like when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
4, I might have went early the day it came out, like the next day, like not the midnight or whatever shit, but like the next day. And when the 6th book came out was when I forget what play I was in at the time. It was during the summer. I was doing Gooseberry Park Players. Might have been when we were doing Wizard of Oz, because I faintly remember accidentally getting some of my Winky makeup on the book, because I was a Winky. And so like everybody in that, of course, were fucking drama nerds. We're fucking Harry Potter nerds too. So everyone had the book and was like reading it on our off time. And then 7 came out, and that one I got the night of, and then just kind of leisurely. Not leisurely. I finished it decently quick, but read that at a little slower pace. I wasn't like ravenous. Of course, went to and owned all the movies and shit. But like it was one of those things where like I still like it, and I'm still kind of into it, but like I'm not one of those people that like held on to that like turbo fandom for it, you know? Like I I didn't age out of it, but I aged out of my like overt excitement about it.
Okay. Can you compare it to something else that you would like consider something that you will have like a really visceral reaction to now?
Well, like superhero movies and shit. Like
Okay.
those I'm still excited to go see, or still like really interested in, and I'm just like, stuff like that,
Sure.
where I keep tabs on it and shit. Like
Ooh.
I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts movies at all.
Yeah, like I said, I only saw the first one, and I didn't see that one in theaters, but I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for what it was, the first one
Like,
at least,
yeah,
but
I'm
now
not
it's turning into
overly
something
interested.
that it's not being advertised as, or
Right.
it's turning
I'm
into
not
something completely different.
Right. I'm not super interested in that. I'm marginally interested and will see them at some point, but I'm not like,
Well, yeah, they're on HBO Max
Oh.
now.
yeah, and I haven't I haven't read the novelization or the published script of the fucking play.
Right.
That they
Wilson said
Sequel
that
play.
he watched he read The Cursed Child, and I haven't. Like, I was surprised he did because I would say
Now Wilson.
out of
I'm gonna
us
guess.
three, I'm still big into Harry Potter. I still enjoy playing like these games.
Oh yeah, I still enjoy the world and
yeah, the
still
world
like
and like talking
and I'm
about
into it. I'm just not like I need a fucking Ravenclaw sweatshirt and a fucking
Are
cloak.
you in
and, like,
Ravenclaw?
oh yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
Fucking
I thought you'd be in Hufflepuff,
best.
dude.
No, Hufflepuff's for fucking losers, bro.
Dude, Hufflepuff's the party class.
No, that's where the dummies go, dude.
No, that's where all the partiers go. That's where all the
No, that's where all
stoners
the
go.
dum-dums
That's where all
go,
the
dude.
stoners go.
Yeah, it's
Look
all
at
the
their house.
dum-dums,
Look
bro.
at their house ghost. It's like a fat friar.
Most balanced ass house is Ravenclaw, bro.
I'm
They're all
actually
smart.
I'm actually
They're
Slytherin.
smart bros.
I'm actually a
Smart
Slytherin.
bros. Pretty good. They're not overly like heroic or anything, but they're your fucking like.
They're fucking
journeyman,
nerds.
yeah, they're your journeyman fucking wizards. They're like, I'm not like some try hard, but
They are
like,
try
I'm
hard. What are you
not-
talking about? They're not as
No.
like they're not as like
They're just naturally smart, dude.
See,
They're
I
not like,
love how we're getting so nerdy into this. Like,
yeah, they're not like Gryffindor or Hermione type. Like I gotta study all the time, be good at everything, whatever.
they're pretty vapid.
They're
like,
they're naturally smart. They're just fucking standard ass good. They don't put themselves out there too much. They're just balanced ass motherfuckers, dude. They're the Donatello of fucking Hogwarts schools.
that's true. They are done.
Balanced as shit. Balanced as shit. They so it's like I'm not into it. I'm just not somebody who's like me. I still will get like superhero shirts and shit like that. Like, but like, and like advertise my fandom. I'm not like that level with the Potters anymore. Again, not to say I don't still love it and enjoy it.
Dude, you have a wand.
but-
You're way more into it than I am, and I consider
yeah,
myself a big fan.
But a wand is like a collectible thing that I'll just have, right? It's not like I said, it's not a piece of clothing or whatever that I'm going to wear out and about all the time and be like, hey.
No, I've never been to
You know?
that extent to be like, hey, I
No.
need some clothes to show off my fandom for
No.
anything. I mean, except for Bloodborne because I am in love with that game. That's the only
But
thing
like
I'll wear.
I am the type of person that buys clothing that shows things that I am
Yeah, like
interested in.
your Junji Ito and your
Junji's, I got some
Powerline.
Dragon Ball shirts, my Powerline stuff, superhero stuff. Like I will do that.
Powerline is the
But-
big one, dude.
Dude, you want to hear some fucking horse shit, dude?
Did you get Goofy's?
No.
Did you get Goofy's autograph?
No, first of all, they don't have, because of Rona, I'm sure, they don't have people just roaming around in costumes at Disney anymore, or at least now. Like there's
Oh my God.
like the first few hours there's like a welcoming parade that has like two floats, one that has Goofy and Pluto and Minnie on it, and then one behind it that has Donald and Daisy and Mickey, and then on the back, was it on that one that was on the back, or maybe it was on the mini one? But on the back of one of them has Chip and Dale
Okay.
on it as well. And then like I saw the Pooh crew were standing on like the balcony of the train station that's at the front of the park. So like all the Winnie the Pooh dudes. And like Chewbacca was like standing on top of this little building thingy, and like so they're like around. Like there's some that pop up every once in a while, but it's in very controlled things like parades or like appearances that happen every once in a while.
Okay.
So I did see my Goof Boy. But dude, they're fucking, and I think it's because it's the 50th anniversary. But like, there's no Goof apparel, like just straight Goof. It's the only stuff with Goof on it is like with the crew, like there's a solo Pluto shirt, there's a solo Donald shirt, And obviously there's fucking Mickey and Minnie shit everywhere, but like no Goof. And like
So was it Mickey or Minnie that you lodged your complaint to?
I know,
Which
right?
Disney character did you confront in the store about their lack of goof?
I've just been looking for Goof, dude. I didn't. I was just full of accepting it. My mom, being my mom, was like walked up to
Let me
somebody.
talk
Was
to your
just like,
manager.
where there's any goofy things?
My son really
Like, is
wants
there,
a goofy thing where he's gonna
yeah,
cry.
I'm just like,
My son
I'm
is
just-
distraught that Goofy is not here to greet him personally.
He's having an
I'm just like-
anxiety attack right now.
yeah, right. Just like mother, we're gonna hit most of the stores. I will see if there's one or not. The bullshit is there wasn't. I went on their website too. Like there's a Shop Disney site where it has most of the apparel that's at Disney World. There was one Goofy shirt on there, only one, and like, but it wasn't anywhere in the park, so it must have been from like last year or some shit. And like, and what my thought of it was that since it's the 50th anniversary, they had a bunch of space of the shops taken up, and like, and merch that is designed and taken up for the 50th anniversary, that maybe some other shit got bumped, right? Other usual merch would get bumped. So like, no Goof shirt, or like, no Chippendale shirt, no, stuff like that. Because there's huge chunks of stores that was taken up by 50th anniversary stuff. Which I got a couple things of that. But like, yeah. And we realized too, just before we left, that somehow we managed to go on a big anniversary every time we've gone. Like we went in 92, which was like the 20th anniversary. And we went in 97, which was the 25th anniversary. And then we went in 2021. Technically 2022. But like, which was the 50th anniversary. So, weird.
Huh.
But yeah, so basically the way I ended up, I did get some Goof merch. I was able to find some stuff. One night, my parents and I went to Disney Springs, which is kind of like the Universal City Walk, where it's just like a bunch of shops and like whatever. It's not a park, you can just go there. It's a bunch of shops and restaurants and shit. They had a Disney art store there, and I got an art print of the Goof fishing.
Nice.
He's sitting in a boat. And he got a little one of them there flat top pork pie hat looking shits, and he's smiling and he's holding two fishes in his hands.
A boonie hat?
Yeah. So I got that, and then on our second day, second day at Disney World.
Hold on. Are we getting
Magic
into
Kingdom.
something new?
No, I'm just finishing my Goof.
Okay. Finish your goof, and we'll be back in
finish
the
my
next
goof.
episode with more Abracho stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, finish your story.
The second day, there was one store I realized we hadn't gone to yet, which was a store in Tomorrowland. And we went there, didn't see anything. My dad's like, check this out. And they had a spot that was like, design your own custom shirt. And where you can, they have, certain designs of characters that you can put on a shirt and pick your shirt color or whatever. And then you can, customize it, I guess, with words if you want to or whatever. I didn't give a shit. I just looked. There was a fucking Goofy design. And I was like, yep. So I had to make my own fucking Goofy shirt to get a Goofy shirt there.
Oh.
Or order it so someone would make it. So that's how I got my Goofy shirt, was I had to have some bastard print one off from Tomorrowland. And then we were... Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, I was happy. I got a fucking Goof shirt, dude.
They had a lot when I was there, though. They had a Goofy shirt that was a Hawaiian print that was orange.
Yep.
And it had like, I was looking for that like somewhere because I was like, man, that's an awesome
dude.
shirt.
I know there to be a bunch of Goof merch otherwise. That's why I said the only explanation to me that makes sense is that those merch slots had to be taken up by the 50th anniversary shit, right?
Sure.
But yeah, and then finally we were tooling around, and we walked by the store in Adventureland that was by Pirates of the Caribbean, which we'd already been in already, but we went in there again just because my nephew was just kind of looking for something souvenir-wise. And I was just looking at the pins, which, by the way, pin game is huge in Disney. All about them pins.
All about the pins. Okay.
There's like whole like trade spots for like pin trading where you can like trade pins for other pins. I don't know. It's fucking
Crazy. It's like
bonkers.
currency.
Yes. But I found a goof pin there, which made me very happy. And I got that as well. So it took a lot of effort and a lot of disappointment, but I ended up getting my goof shit.
Well, do it for the goof.
I just was amazed.
You do it.
I did it for the goof, dude. And it's like they knew. They knew I was coming there for the goof, and they're like, mm-mm. And I was like, motherfuckers, I will find the goof. You may try, but I will find him. And I did.
Wonderful story. We'll be back with more Eric's journey in Florida.
Homeward Bound 3, Eric's Journey.